Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft Season 7. And behind me, a new farming area for capturing bees' nests and doing other sorts of farming activities. And this time, we're in the correct biome. And after only a little while of growing these trees in this area, I have actually accumulated some bees' nests. And I snatched these up with 3 bees in each, which means we can use them to make some honey. And have a look around here. I've been wrangling up some animals, chickens, we got sheep, pig and cows, and just building some basic farms out here on the edge of the jungle biome that we're residing in. I came over here because I realized there is an abundance of animals in this area and it's the correct biome for doing this activity. And we took care of all of this during a live stream, and the live stream day was absolutely amazing. We had once again record-breaking numbers of people tuning in to watch. It seems like every season of Hermitcraft, this community just grows and grows, and it is absolutely amazing to be a part of it. And I can't thank you all enough for your support over the years. It's truly humbling to do this, and I can't believe it's Season 7. And we're already on the 3rd episode. My goodness me, does time fly by. Anyways, just for the beginning of this part of the episode, I'm going to be taking some off-camera time to hang out in the area and build up our farms, breed the animals, just do all that kind of stuff, you know. But I also wanted to do a little test and just see if we could use some of our bone meal. I've got a big supply of this from our grinder, and I wanted to see if we could get a bee's nest. Well, we have a 5% chance, so that means 20 saplings grown, and we should see ourselves a bee's nest. Now this is a lot of wood. We've practically made a tunnel here and not a single bee's nest. I've now got a theory that the bee's nest can be invalidated by the nearby birchwood. So maybe it's a good idea if we space our saplings apart so they kind of grow with more space around them for a bee's nest to pop in. I will investigate. I will figure this out, and I will chop down so much wood. I don't know what I'm going to do with it all. So spaced out the saplings around here. It's taken a really long time, but we got ourselves another bee's nest. And I think it's time to show you how the honey farming operation is going. I'll tell you it's going fantastically, but there's a couple of things we got to do to optimize it. Now listen here, you. Don't be asking questions about where I got this head from, okay? I may or may not have hurt a bee wandering across my path, and it dropped a head, an angry head that's pollinated. Now I don't know if it's possible to get regular bees' heads because you would have to kill them, and killing them, attacking them even, makes them angry, right? I wonder. Anyway, let's talk about honey, because I got loads and loads of it. This farm has been working a treat, and I've been emptying out loads of the bottles and converting them into honey blocks. This is fantastic. One day I want to open up a shop and sell the honey and the honeycomb, but of course we've got to get more bees' nests and more bees. Now the ones here in the middle have been working really well. Sometimes you can observe them with 3 bees at once. I think it's this one over the edge here that only ever seems to have 1 bee out at a time, and it could be that when I picked up the bees' nest, a couple of them had already wandered off into the distance. And I haven't had this area loaded for very long at all, but you can see the difference, right? We've got 9, then we've got 6. So the one on the edge over there probably only had a couple of bees. This one might only have 1 inside of it. And what we've got to do is populate these bees' nests, which means we've got to breed the bees, although the ones that only have 1, that is a problem that I have to figure out, isn't it? Now to make a long story short, I started to speculate the idea of using various blocks with different hitboxes to interact with the bees. The cobblestone wall connecting to the glass didn't make much sense, and a baby bee can actually fit through and will go through that gap in the cobblestone stairs. Now I've also been investigating ways in which I could use game mechanics and redstone to perhaps automate sorting out the bees, but there just doesn't seem to be a way, so we're going to have to create up a little bee wrangling area. As you can see over here, I've got some leashed bees which I can then breed into baby bees that will grow up into adults, and the idea is that I can open the doors, go in the room and move them from one room to another. So over on this side I've got one for investigating how many bees are in the bee's nest, and so far I've only ever seen 1 in this one. So when those baby bees grow up, I'm going to bring them from one room to the other. Then I can plop them down up the top here, and in the meantime I've been trying to do some observations and catch the bees doing their business. So I know there's 3 in this one over here, there's 3 in that one. In fact, quite a few of these I've seen 3 in at once, but this one only here I've only ever seen 1. And the amount of honey that we've collected so far would probably correlate that as well. So this bee's nest is going to get taken out, put down the bottom, and then we swap them over. And this is just like a little task that I'm going to have to do to make sure that each of the farms we got are running at full capacity. So this is just what I'll be doing in between recording other clips in my episodes, and I just want to communicate to you the challenges in front of us. And if you look at all the bees behind me, they're actually all distracted by me holding a flower here. And this is a way to actually see how many bees are coming out of the nests if I am patient to wait long enough. So this one only over here only has 1. This one only has ever had 2, so they probably need repopulating. And another minor problem is this bee. It's been here for a couple of days and it doesn't want to go inside of that nest, which could be a problem. Also, the trapdoor is there to simply block the other one that's inside from coming out. So we may end up with some stubborn bees that just don't want to go inside of a nest. I think that it's time we move on from the bees this episode, as I have spent the last hour or so wrangling up bees in the area down below. I'm starting to refine the process and learn a few more things, and I've managed to put 3 bees in each of these, which is fantastic. But then I got sucked down a redstone hole trying to come up with an interface that could close these off one by one, and I wanted to do this with the item frame like this. So each time I click this, the next one along will close off the beehive, allowing us to decide how many of these are going to be on at any given time. The question that I have is the redstone here. It looks really kind of janky and ugly. It works, but I want to know, maybe this is a challenge to all of you. Is there a neater way to do the redstone here? Because we need to power outputs that are every other block apart, and it just didn't seem possible in a nice and neat way. So enough fumbling around. If we are to take our Minecraft experience to the next level, then I need something that for some reason I just didn't think about. And you know what, I've been in the end game for so long, I forget how to start off in a Minecraft world, to be fair. Look at this, I've got an ender pearl, I've got some obsidian, and I've got silk touch, and I can make a backpack, which would be very valuable for me because I've wasted a lot of time running around forgetting where I've put my tools and my valuables. And so what we need is some blaze powder from the Nether, and the Nether is a precarious place. So I think what we should do is take advantage of our diamonds, craft up some diamond armor, and get it all enchanted. We've got an XP farm, we've got all the pieces of armor right here, and we've got the lapis. So let's do this, let's gear up and head to the Nether. First off, a dud enchantment because I didn't have anything good come through on these. Thorns is not really what I'm looking for. I would like fire protection if I'm going into the Nether. That is an absolute lifesaver. So my friends, we did it. I got a decent set of armor to get started here. We have fire protection, which is essential. We got feather falling, and then we got a couple layers of protection right here. So we should be all good to head into the Nether. And you know what, I'm going to record, but I'll probably just edit this down. Let's go and kill a blaze and get ourselves some blaze powder. So if you remember an episode or 2 back, we came through this portal and saw that it was actually right next to a fortress. And I can even see that there is a blaze spawner over there, so this shouldn't be too difficult. Aha, that's the way I like to do things. The blaze spawner is directly above us. So if one happens to fall down here, I'm in a relatively safe space to escape. We didn't get a blaze rod that time. Now can I get your attention and get you to wander in here? Here we go, got another one. Hey, and a blaze rod. I could effectively just head out of here now, but I think I'll stay a little while longer and get a few more, because we're going to need Eyes of Enders in the future to go to the end dimension. Here is another one. Oh, we've got 2 of them. I've been advancing the design a little bit here. We've got like a trench on either side of me, and I've made the floor out of slabs so that the blazes don't set alight to the floor and accidentally destroy blaze rods. This is just a super simple, super quick way to do something where you're sort of safe. And as I say that, I'm taking a fair bit of damage. 10 blaze rods is good enough for me. Now I'm expecting a very scary escape from this place. Yep, there's a lot of them up there. Oh, created absolutely loads standing under that spawner. Oh, and an enderman. Okay, let's try and kill the enderman as well. There it is. If we get this, we can make an Eye of Ender. So I've made a ceiling above myself, and that means I can just whack this guy and stand under it, and he can't get to me. Can't get to me at all. And we got an ender pearl. Excellent. And look at this. We got a couple more endermen over here. I didn't think I'd be getting my ender pearls from the Nether dimension this season, but it's a perfectly valid strategy. Alright, come on. Let's get some more ender pearls. Oh, and then that happened. Woo hoo hoo hoo! We angered the pigman. We angered the pigman. I had a feeling when I was hitting that enderman that something like this could go wrong. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to get myself some gold right now. Oh, there's going to be so many of them heading over here right now. Right, even if I want to get the ender pearl now, I'm going to have to be super duper careful. Because there's going to be another pigman just rushing around the corner any moment now. And I don't think it dropped one. Okay, now I need to get back to my portal. And I think I'll dig my way through here and hope for the best. And maybe get you as well on the way. Alright. It's kind of precarious, but it seems to be working. Okay, we're making a run for it. And there are other pigmen in the area. But they ain't coming for me. That's good. And so now we have a backpack. In the form of an ender chest. Yes, that's what we were going for here. And now I can have all of my tools and my valuables. The most essential of items, which I keep leaving in various places and traveling to get, they can now come with me thanks to this Silk Touch pick. And of course, this will get replaced by shulker boxes before long. And so what I actually want to do is now get some ender pearls together so that we can actually go to the end dimension. Don't know if I want to take on the dragon straight away, but I think I'll do some caving and hopefully run into a few endermen. And that is precisely what I did. Spend the last couple of hours caving like a madman to light up an area for a specific project, and from that I got 2 ender pearls. I also got a lot of other goodies as well. They're all in this chest, and with the XP that I've been getting, I've been making some enchantments. Some of those are dud ones so that we can refresh the enchantment on the enchanting table, and eventually I got myself a looting 2 book and this new sword, so obviously looting will help us get some more ender pearls when we next encounter an enderman. Now later on in this episode, I'm hoping I get to show you why I was doing caving in a specific area, but again, I'm just going to go out on the hunt for more endermen. I really want to get enough ender pearls to open up the way to the end dimension. Well, my friends, I have a new plan, and it first of all involves me protecting a zombie invasion over here, because I just generated a portal to get to this village off in the distance. Oh, and they're all being attacked by zombies because it's nighttime. Anyway, oh, the portal generated up there on top of a building. Anyway, my strategy is to use trading to get ender pearls. I actually want to trade with the villagers this season, and I wasn't quite ready to dive straight into it. But anyway, I've been able to make a brewing stand this episode. We just plop it down here. If someone adopts it as a workstation, they will then have a bunch of trades, and we can unlock the ender pearl trade. And that, it feels like, is probably the smartest way to go at this point. So I had to remove a few barrels here, and then this guy switched professions, and this is the cleric. And I don't have any emeralds, which means I've got to start trading with a different villager. So out the front there, I've been setting up a sugarcane farm so we can get paper. And I forgot to bring the lectern with me to create a librarian to trade paper for emeralds, and I don't think there is one in this village, so I might have to take a trip back home. This dude has his head stuck in the ceiling. How did you get that way? You're like a half villager. Look, lectern. Lectern, don't you want it? Oh, jeez, I think it's stuck on that block. There we go. And now we can do our first trade and start to get some emeralds. We're going to do this, my friends. Our librarian has wandered off from the village. But we have unlocked the ender pearl trade, and it is 4 emeralds for an ender pearl. So I can get my very first one right now. If I select it, there we go. Thing is, now I've got to get myself more emeralds in total. So I'm hoping the sugarcane over there is going to start growing a little faster and we'll get these pearls together. It has been done, my friends. Inside of this ender chest we have 12 ender pearls, and that means we can now go to the end dimension. I just realised I needed 11. I've already got one Eye of Ender. That is just classic. Anyway, here's how we did it. I had to trade a lot of gold. I also had to trade a lot of sugarcane converted into paper and ended up making a bit of a big farm over there. I may have alluded to other plans for this episode, but it looks like we're going to go to the end dimension. And for that, I should make some preparations like getting a bow. I think I even just saw an enchanted one drop. Now, this grinder has been fantastic for getting items like that. Yeah, look at that. Another enchanted one coming through. And if I go over here and do an enchantment, I think I'm going to get power 3 on my bow right here. Anything else? No, that's fine because I've got one with punch and power 3 as well. We've also got unbreaking 2. So let's combine these together and see what we can get. Bebo is the name, and I'm not really sure if I like that or not. Also, we got B Miner down here for my Silk Touch pick. Yeah, not sure if that's the best name or not. If you got a better idea, like a bee-related thing, we could name all of our tools and armor and stuff, then let me know in a comment down below. I have recruited a little bit of help.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
How's it doing, Bizuma?
Plot twist. Oh yeah, hi.
Hi.
Isn't
I
it
love
glorious?
The new skin, by the way. It's glorious. It's amazing.
Yeah, I think a lot of
envy.
people like it.
Yep, it's fantastic.
It's cool.
All right, boss. What's the plan here? Just dive in and see what happens.
Yep. Everyone's seen the end fight. It hasn't changed in a long time. There's probably going to be some editing. Right. 1, 2. Oh yeah, they make fancy noises now. Also, don't fall into the lava.
Yep.
Okay. Successfully have not fallen into lava. Let's jump in.
Go in.
Yep.
Woo!
No time to waste. Oh wait. Oh god, I went into the lava. Oh.
Of course.
It's the worst thing ever. It's actually the worst
possible.
thing ever. Okay. Can you watch my back here?
I can try.
Right, there's sort of a way up developing. Oh god, if it comes now, I'm dead.
I'm here.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming. No, it's not.
Oh,
oh god, did I look at an Enderman?
right,
I don't know.
Just get. Oh, did you want to set up that infinite water source?
Yes, I did. Great suggestion. I'm literally just walking around making sure there's water near the base of each of these towers. Some of them are going to be a little tricky.
Oh.
Okay, right. Looks like we've covered all of these. It's over my shoulder.
Still healing up.
Okay, it's in the middle.
Just barely.
Right, I can see we've got one up here and then one over to my left.
Yeah, up top you should be able to see them.
Got it, and then. Very nearly
lots
dead.
of angry Endermen.
Right, got to jump. Woo! Leap of faith.
Oh, they're all angry at the dragon.
Yeah, that happens now, doesn't it?
Yep.
Oh,
ow! Oh, I have 2 hearts.
Oh,
you just went fly too.
Okay, there are no more beams. No,
no beams.
The beams are glitching from places where they've been destroyed. So I think they're all destroyed, but there's like a glitch. 1.15 is the least glitchiest update yet. Blatant glitching going on here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still so loud.
Oh, that is so loud, and I've turned it down. I know. Hostile creatures is at 3%.
I've got a great idea for you, Tango.
What's that?
What if Minecraft had a better Ender Dragon fight?
Yeah, exactly. Trust me, I thought, look at our heads all crazy going. Look at that.
This is some acrobatics.
It's like Snake Dragon.
Oh, now we can get the shots on. That's good. What is going on?
What? Never seen that before.
Absolute acrobatics. Oh my word.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, get sorted.
Maybe its hitbox is janky. Oh!
I don't know.
Woohoo! Yeah!
Dun, dun, dun.
Get that XP. Oh, and that dragon head.
Right.
Oh no! Okay, I've seen the credits many times. I did get the dragon head. Cool. It dropped one.
Yeah, the egg's still here. Did you jump through? You jumped through already,
You
right?
take the egg, and I'll take the head.
Okay.
Oh, I'm now a dragon bro.
Well,
I'm gonna take it off. I want to be a bee bro.
Don't I need a piston? What's the trick to get this egg? I forget.
Oh, the dragon dropped an elytra. We're not supposed to have that on this season. Well, turns out it is a Vanilla Tweaks data pack bug. The More Mob Heads loot table for the Ender Dragon also has the Elytra in there, which means that we get our first little token item for the season, the illegal Elytra that shall never be used. I'm going to fix up that loot table and then this won't be possible anymore. That is what we agreed upon as a group. But I'm going to keep that as a little token to some of my administrative duties. So earlier in this episode, I alluded to a project that I was working on off in the distance, and I haven't really had time to dig this out, but it's going to be a quad slime chunk, because this one over here, that one, off in the distance in that direction, basically one big square as the other one is down here. So we're going to be able to make a big old slime farm, and I have something really interesting planned for this, but obviously I've got some digging to do, and I've actually been distracted with lighting up the caves in the area. I figured while I'm down here digging, it would be cool if the slimes could spawn, so I've spent a really long time lighting up the caves, and it hasn't really made a difference. So I'm kind of at this point where I've got to render this episode so all of you can watch it, and I think in between you'll see that I'll be able to get some more digging done, and hopefully we can get some slimes spawning over here as I need them. But before we go, I have another announcement, and on the screen you should see that we have another live stream weekend prepared. So this weekend we just did one, and the coming weekend we're going to do another one, and you can go to livestream.hermitcraft.com to get all the details on that. But this is where I will be leaving you for this episode, because that's all I got time for. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like, and I'll see you very soon with the next one. Ciao for now. Bye bye.